She woke up at around 8:30, but then I was still sleeping, and then at around 8:50, she was shaking me. She said, "Hey, wake up, let's go eat." And then I said, "Well, we landed very, very late this morning. Let me sleep a little bit longer." So she sat by the window, and then I was still lying in bed, struggling to get up. And then I think it's pretty much at 9 a.m. That was when the first bomb went off. It was like boom, and then it was very loud. It was we can hear it very clearly. And then she opened the window and she tried to find out what's going on. And then I got up because I was like, oh, this is very unusual. It doesn't sound like it's a construction era. Like it would feel like something fell off the building, but it didn't feel like that. So we were looking out the window, and then at exactly 9:05, that's when the second bomb went off. And then this time it was much louder.
Yeah, and then we felt the vibration.
And we were still trying to put on our clothes and try to leave, and then already there's a hotel security guard
knocking on our door.
Knocked on our door, and then we didn't respond within the first 2 seconds, and then they kicked in the door. And then they said, you guys have to leave now. So they shoved us into the emergency exit staircase, and then we just ran down 13 levels. We ran to the bottom. And the lower you go, the more police and military people that you see. And then one of the military police stopped us and asked us, did you guys see any smoke upstairs?
Or fire.
Anything? Yeah. I said, no, there's no fire. And they said, okay, good, keep running. And then that's when we ran out of the building, and then we ran to the parking lot. And then that's when we noticed there's a lot of people there covered in blood.
Injured from the head, it's just a lot of. I think I saw at least 10 people covered with blood.
The scene was very chaotic. We stood in the parking lot for 1 hour, and every 5 minutes you see people coming out crying. You have kids. You have a family next to us. The kids were crying, and then you have more and more people got carried out to the parking lot with blood on them, and they were
half injured, slightly injured.
Or slightly injured. So these are the less injured ones. They were just sitting in the parking lot, and you have their own colleagues coming over, pouring cold water on their head because, they must have some burn on their face.
If we did go to the restaurant for breakfast, just half an hour before we woke up, then it could have been us.
I think the only thing we want to say is that people don't be cynical. Our time here, the Sri Lankan people we met, they are the friendliest people. They are the most peaceful people ever, and everybody has been very willing to help. And it's just a very small number of radical religious extremists that they are committing these horrible crimes. And then I think that we wouldn't let this deter us. We would definitely consider coming back here again.